I spilled my drink all over that desk over there and had to clean it up. Now we won't talk about it. It was kind of traumatic. It was a party foul. Anyway, let's get started. Thanks for joining me today. Hello everyone and welcome to JonFly Versus. JonFly Versus episode 5, where we're going to be talking about the top jets. Okay, we'll start with number 5 on the list. Number 5 is a newcomer to the list, and this actually is not released yet. I'm being told that this plane will be released in the next couple of weeks, it being the middle of July now, so hopefully before the end of the month, if no big bugs are reported and need to be tweaked, etc. But my number 5 aircraft is the FlyJSim 727 V3. Some of you guys know that plane and I kind of have a love-hate relationship. There's a very famous video where I am doing a deep stall on Pilot Edge over Los Angeles. But to the current version, V3, we flew it on the live stream, twitch.tv/JonFly, JonFly. We did a live stream on Sunday, and we did a flight in it, and it's beautiful. The sounds are amazing. The textures are absolutely phenomenal. Val Dudes, some of you guys know, worked on a lot of the PBR and the 3D modeling. It's incredible. The American livery is currently my favorite, so when that plane is released, be sure to load up the 727-100 with the American livery. The other thing that is excellent about this V3 is the sound pack. It's now using FMOD, and the sounds are amazing. And it's very interesting as you pan around the aircraft that the sound level changes. Flybys are very immersive now. FMOD pack, amazing. Added by, I believe, Danielle and team. Jack also had major work done on the pneumatic system. I think JSnap 1982, Justin was involved in some of that. So a whole new pneumatic system. Great plane, that is coming in at number 5, and again it will be on sale here in the next few weeks or so. So FlyJSim, Flying Jackal on Twitch. Again, Flying Jackal on Twitch. Also you have JSnap 1982 on Twitch, and Val Dudes also on Twitch, and there are a bunch of other team members who stream that have contributed to this amazing new plane. You're gonna love it. Coming in at number 4 on my top 5 jets for X-Plane is also an older plane, and also by FlyJSim. It's the FlyJSim 737-200, and this also is a V3. Excellent PBR, great flight model. It's a joy to fly from VOR to VOR in that plane. A lot of great paint jobs available, especially by my favorite livery painter, Cessna Rocks. So be sure, if you have not purchased a good old FlyJSim Boeing, I would definitely recommend the 737-200 or FlyJSim 732 twin jet, as some call it. Coming in at number 3 on my list of favorite jets in X-Plane, the Flight Factor 757 V2. This is a great plane. It's one of the most solid FMC in the business. You can have a lot of confidence following LNAV and VNAV profiles with that FMC. The exterior model is exquisite, and also it's that plane that fills that gap in between the heavies and the 7.3s and the Airbuses, etc. It fills that gap for a little larger plane. And interestingly enough, the pilots out there in the real world who are type rated on the 757 are also type rated on the 767. So you'll see a lot of familiarities in the cockpit between those two. 767 didn't make the top 5, but mostly because JonFly doesn't do long haul. I typically try to do flights that are less than 400 miles. I tried to do one longer than that once and it about killed me. Yeah, it's dramatic. Coming in at number two on the list of JonFly's top jets in X-Plane, the Flight Factor A320 Ultimate. This is a beautiful Airbus. I prefer Boeing, but if I'm gonna fly Airbus, it's gonna be the Flight Factor 320. The texturing, the modeling, the flight model, the systems behind it are phenomenal. Just to give you a small example of the intricacy involved is, some of you know that in X-Plane you hold down Shift and hold down K, or Shift and L. There'll be a time shift, right? So you can change where the sun is, etc., or the stars, or the moon. Well, when you do that in the Flight Factor 320, you have to realign. It tracks the actual satellites in the sky, and that's just one example of the intricate systems that are in that Flight Factor. I really like the team that's put together this. They've really done a lot of fine detail, and you can't go wrong, especially if you're an Airbus fan. So well done, Flight Factor. Coming into my top 5 in both the Boeing area and the Airbus area. Without further delay, my number 1 jet in X-Plane is the default 737-800 with the Ultimate mod, which happens to include the Zibo mod. These are free add-ons to the default 737-800, and it is by far my number 1 favorite aircraft. If I'm just going to fly for fun, maybe not on a live stream, and I want to go on Pilot Edge, or if I'm even live streaming on Pilot Edge inside that area, that's my go-to plane. I feel most comfortable in that plane. I've wrecked the plane. I've done horrible landings in the plane, but I love this plane. So well done to the Ultimate Mod team, also Zibo, also Laminar. You have a beautiful aircraft that is absolutely free, with the purchase of X-Plane 11, of course. So if you are looking for a budget situation, that is the go-to plane. You're going to love the texture, and you're going to love, it's a very solid FMC. It also works very well with my GoFlight MCP panel, and it's just a joy to fly. The systems are being developed, it seems like, weekly. The Zibo mod, Zibo himself is changing a lot of things to do with the FMC. You also have captains chiming in on this, that, and the other. You got AeroSim dev group also doing some of the flight model tweaking. It's a great aircraft. It is my number 1. I highly recommend it. Now we're going to talk about blah, 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 blah. So thank you for joining me for episode 5 of JonFly versus the top jet aircraft in X-Plane. I hope to talk about top aircraft, GA, general aviation, and also top aircraft in P3D, etc. So be sure to click the subscribe button below and also click the little bell next to it to be notified of future videos. Also check out snackair.com. Snackair.com, my virtual airline. And there's also a link to a Discord, so you can join in the live chat forums that are going on. And yeah, look forward to seeing you. Thank you for watching today, and you guys take care.